looked at
Yeah.
my wife. I said, "This could be us." And she's like, "Well, we could have talked about this 40 years ago or 30 years ago." But so we did, and we looked into it. So I'm an old Irish Catholic, but we had no children. And one day we're at church, and nobody I know still goes to church, or we did. And they're talking about foster kids and how many of these kids got no place to go. And I looked at
Yeah.
my wife. I said, "This could be us." And she's like, "Well, we could have talked about this 40 years ago or 30 years ago." But so we did, and we looked into it. We thought we'd just be foster parents.
Yeah.
Foster parents. And we did. We adopted our only daughter out of, she was born in Mexico, brought over illegally, fell into foster care up in East LA, couldn't speak the language and everything. And at 10, and nobody wants her at 10 because she's not a cute little baby anymore
Yeah.
here. So the statistic I heard is about 500,000 kids at that time in foster care, most of whom are never going to go anywhere. And then if they aren't adopted in the first couple of years, they probably aren't going to get adopted.
Yeah.
And so the majority of them at 18, they give them a set of clothes and a check like you got out of prison.
Yeah.
And they expect these kids to make it.
Yeah.
And the majority of them fail and become homeless
Absolutely.
or prostitutes
Correct.
or drug addicts or whatever, because they got no support,
Yeah.
no structure
Yes.
to watch
Yeah.